Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 85 of AEW. I am Swarls here with Nick. Nick, it's Saturday again. I told people Thursday, but I can't help but notice today is Saturday.
Yeah, I made a liar out of you. I
Well,
apologize.
it's okay.
It was not for the Knicks this time. It was for my health. So,
It wasn't for the Knicks. It was for the Nick.
All right, well, that was a good stream, everyone. We'll see you next week.
No, but we
Goodbye.
got no. We got all these people coming in. We got stuff to book. We can't go. Oh, come on. We got stuff to do.
Okay.
Come on. But yes, we are coming off of Dynasty, which was a 100 rated pay-per-view. We have 6 new people coming in.
Yep.
Which we have split 3 and 3 off screen. Probably not splitting the way you thought it would.
No, it was an unusual conversation for sure.
Yeah. Can we make Saturday AEW stream night? I would prefer not to commit to doing content every Saturday because sometimes I'd be doing stuff on Saturdays. But I mean, 90% of them are fine. But sometimes I do stuff. Wendy Chu and Logan Paul are friends now.
Wendy Chu's leaving the company though.
Well,
she's like, wait, hold on.
She's trying to get in with Logan Paul so she can get on a podcast or something,
Yeah.
Or
get on his TV show that he has.
I don't think that. Well, it's a Netflix thing, maybe. I don't know.
Sure.
She's really probably learning is hey, how do I do a meme coin pump and dump? How do I sell Wendy Chu Sleepy Coin? And he's like, I got a guy. I'll use his number.
Wendy Chu Sleepy Coin.
You're telling me you wouldn't buy Wendy Chu Sleepy Coin?
No, I have not bought a single ever.
No, I obviously. Billy the Willie from Chili's. Hello. Let's see. Their offer is not being seriously considered. Okay. We're Dragon Lee. He coming.
We got more fans at the house show than they get at the Dynamites.
Janox, what's up? Listen, don't. Oh, Sean Devari's staying.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm glad they have their priorities.
Yeah, for sure. Dragon Lee, we're going to let him walk because we won't give him a third year. Sean Devari, we got him. Can we see title tester? Yeah, sure. How many title reigns do you think we will have completely forgotten about, Nick?
Ooh. At least one? For all of them? At least one each, I would say.
Okay.
Well, some of them are newer, so we might not.
Yeah. I'm going to guess I probably will have forgotten one women's title, tag title reign, because I'd be switching those belts.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're there for.
Yeah. I mean, mixed tag, that's a new belt. So
new belt, and it's MJF's belt.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Real international title. We started with Danielson. Although, someone must have had that title before him who was holding the Alliance title, international title. So I don't know. I don't remember who that was. Unless it was just him and we gave him this.
We gave him that.
Yeah.
You made it and gave it to him, yes.
Then we had Walter, Nakajima, Zack Sabre, Hijo del Vikingo, Mustafa Ali, and Zack Sabre again. I mean, I remember all those.
Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, he would have been the champion when the mod started. That makes sense. TBS title, we just talked about this last stream. There have been no TBS champions.
Yep.
Chris Stat.
First 2 times.
Yeah, Jade Cargill held it for 1,000,000 years. Chris Stat held it for 1,000,000 years. Then we have Yuka, Jamie Hayter, Io Shirai, Masha, and Yuka again, baby! TNT, I bet there's a TNT champion we forgot about. That's another title that you be switching.
Right?
Yeah. That's the first one we have to scroll down. Let's see. Well,
No, that's not. These are all like
those
pre.
are all real world ones. Yeah. Let's see. When does our bullshit start? Powerhouse Hobbs. Did we do that? We didn't do that. Let's see. Wardlow, Swerve. Swerve would have definitely been you. That he's never won that title in real life.
Unknown start date. So Wardlow was the start.
Yeah. We got Swerve, Ricky Starks, Mustafa Ali, Swerve again. I forgot the second Swerve. Pac, Ray Phoenix. I mean, that's not as. I feel like you've changed the title more often than that, but I guess that big Pac and this big Ray Phoenix reign have really helped you out.
Bruce holds it now, so it did just change as well 4 days ago. But yeah, I mean, I give them like 2 to 3 months each. It's a mid card title.
Women's tag. Now here we go. We all remember the worst champions were Willow and Riho. Genuinely, I do remember that because that was the whole crux of the tournament. It was like, oh, you think Chris and Yuka are gonna win, but they're not. Then we got Emmy and May. All right, right off the bat, I forgot Emmy and May had those titles. So there you go. Maki Ito and Trinity. Those two reigns back to back. What was I cooking?
They like dancing.
Then we have Jersey Girls, Yuka Kristat, Mercedes, and Trinity. And I mean, Willow, 2-time women's tag team champion. What a resume.
Same with Trinity.
Yeah. Women's world title. Let's see. You got Jamie Hayter, Hikaru Shida, Mercedes Moné, Riho, Venny, and now Madame Dimitrescu. I mean, that's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good lineup of champions. AEW title. All right. We got MJF. We got Brock Lesnar. We got MJF again. We got Eddie Kingston. We got Takeshita. Now we got Lee Dragunov. I mean, I feel like outside of one unfortunate person, we've done a good job with this belt.
Yeah, I think we used that person how we needed to, and also, yeah, this is a good representation of what the company was at the time.
I forgot he had 8 defenses.
Oh no, he was here for a while.
Yeah, I forgot it was that long.
He was truly our Rock.
Yeah,
our
he was fucking. I mean, listen. Brock Lesnar sucks and is a bad guy, but like Brock Lesnar and Darby would have been such a cool match. I'm glad we booked it. Tag titles. This one's gonna be crazy because it's been on both brands.
Yeah. So FTR started with it.
Yep, and then we had Mox and Yuta, Jay White and Sammy, Malachi and Buddy, Sammy and Brody King, and then it switched. Do you remember this match where it was like one of these guys was hurt? One of these guys, Mark Davis. It's always Mark Davis. Mark Davis was hurt, but like we had to have them win the titles because we were switching them to my brand, and they had this like shitty 4-minute match on Forbidden Door. Do you remember that?
I do, yes.
Yeah. And then Chris Bay and Ace Austin really holding the fort down after like the belt switched a million times. And now Eddie Kingston and Swerve. The Young Bucks have never held the tag titles in this save. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, they haven't held it since what, 2022?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're also really good.
Yeah. Caveman, what's up? Trios titles. This is another one. It was been on both brands, and they change a lot, so it's gonna be wild. Started with the House of Black, and then we had Jericho, Danny Garcia, Jake Hager, and we had the best friends, including the number 1 best friend, Big Bill.
The Jake Roberts' best friends.
Yes, the Jake Roberts' best friends. Then we had Nakajima, Kevin Koo, and Dom Guarini. Then we switched to your brand, where we got Tom Lawler, Mike Bailey, and Wheeler, Mustafa, Jay White, and Moxley, MJF, Wheeler, and Chuck, Hook, Jack Perry, Danny Garcia, and now Kevin and his big boys.
Yep.
Full
Gear World.
Listen, we have been using the Full Gear Eliminator. Yeah. Let's see. We had Will Ospreay win it, and then we had Will Ospreay win it, and then we had Takeshita win it, and then we had Nakajima. That is a prestigious thing. That's the best wrestlers in the world to win the Full Gear Eliminator.
And Ricky Starks.
But that was 2022. They did that. We didn't do that. They did that.
The Owen would be me, and I think
Yes.
I'm missing. Yeah, I missed a year for sure.
Yeah, Adam
And
Cole,
I
Adam
am
Cole, Adam Cole, Adam Page. Must be named Adam to win the Owen Hart. Then we got Dr. Britt, Venny, and Jamie Hayter, a much different grouping.
yes. I should probably plan for doing that in July again.
If you feel like it. Maybe I'll do it this year.
Oh shit.
Similar, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why these companies won't go for a third year. Like, Stephanie Vaquer is young. You know what I mean? It's not like she's...
Yeah,
Like, give her the third year, you idiots.
give her the 5th year, like
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Rocky got chronic upper back pain at CMLL last night.
Ah, jeez. They hit pad the ring again.
Rocky's going to be... Now we can do Rocky selling his back in tag matches for the next 18 months.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Now we're booking...
Rocky versus Matt Jackson in a sell off.
I love to sell. Alright, no nights off. Where are we going? Where are we going?
I think you're on pay-per-view size. No?
Oh, am I? Oh, see.
No. Oh, you
Well,
are. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, pay-per-view size and regular size, not that different these days.
True.
Let's see. We haven't been to the Southwest since December 6th. Let's go to the Southwest. Last time we were here, we went to the Intuit Dome. Oh, we're going to draw a lot of people. We should go to the Southwest more often. Let's go to the Honda Center, baby. Anaheim.
Or
Yeah, love Anaheim.
the pond.
Home of the Ducks.
Quack quack bitch.
Alright. I would like character ideas. I'm going to need those for these new people coming in. You should do Ilya and the Aussie dudes versus Knack and the Callis family. But Knack's got his own group. Anyway, we got a near certainty character idea. That's good. We got another near certainty character idea?
This is not good. This is
We got a third one. This one's for Swerve though, which he doesn't really need one. He has
But
like
still,
one hot
they're
moment.
cooking.
Yeah,
They're
they're
cooking.
cooking. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What we got? What we got? Likely. Okay. Okay.
Hero.
Safe bet for Jamie Hayter. That was great meeting.
Great meeting.
Great meeting.
Can't wait to see how Brian and fucking Kenny hate us.
Maybe you need some hate to like get the ideas going. You know what I mean? Like maybe if everyone's too nice, they're like no one wants to be mean. Like if someone pitches a shit idea, you're just kind of like, oh, okay, we could work with that. But maybe if there's a little bit of hatred when someone pitches a bad idea, you need Bryan Danielson there to be like, that idea sucks. You know what I mean?
maybe not. You can be honest and also be like, okay.
Maybe he is just being honest. Maybe it was a really bad idea. I'm gonna let Thunder Rosa hang out backstage.
Sure.
Yeah. Rocky's got an angle idea. Thanks, Rock. He's trying to get on the booking team. He's like, my back hurts. I'm falling apart. Get me to the office. Rick Knox set up a barbecue? Hell yeah. Matt Jackson and Johnny Gargano have been hanging out? Sure.
Checks out.
Yeah. talking to each other about like what their favorite ride at Disneyland is and shit like that. That seems like what they would do. Apparently, Nigel McGuinness and Shibata have bonded recently. Hell yeah, they bonded over their love of head trauma in wrestling matches.
Oh, no.
Training the panda. Okay, great. Rosa not. Yeah, I guess not. I guess Rosa's doing literally nothing if she's just showing up to hang out. That's rough for her. All right. All right. We got some promos to do. First up, let's start with the world champion. Crazy idea. Ilya Dragunov. He defended his title at Dynasty. Defeated Nakajima. Gonna come out, start cutting a promo about being the best in the world, and I'm gonna make this the best title in the world, and blah, babyface shit. He's gonna start talking about like Christian Casanova, and then of course he'll be interrupted by Jay White, and Jay White's gonna come out and be like, tick tock, Ilya, clock's ticking. That title reign, if it doesn't end by Christian Casanova, it's gonna end by me, the winner of the New Year, New Me Scramble. Come one way or another, your title reign is ending. And then he's gonna twirl his mustache and do an evil laugh.
Your Jay White does sort of venture into Waluigi territory.
You'll never retain that title. I'm gonna have a much better match. It's also Danhausen. I want to wrestle Christian Casanova. Kenny Omega gonna come out. Mm-hmm. Kenny has a big announcement to make. He's gonna come out and he's gonna be like, this is Kenny Omega, the EVP, talking to you guys, okay? And I want to talk to you about Kenny Omega the wrestler. Kenny Omega the wrestler having a rough time here on Dynamite recently, okay? He's burned some bridges. He's things haven't been going too well for him recently. And you know what? I was looking to maybe just get out of here. That's how bad things have been going. I was gonna sell my shares of this company to Eric Bischoff, but some people, Stokely, the Panda, they talked me out of it. This is gonna be a new running gag. Just like anytime someone wants to quit, they're like, "I'm selling to Eric Bischoff." They talked me out of it, but I still wanted to change things up a little bit, and so we talked, and to give the Panda credit, he did come up with an idea. You're looking for a new environment. You're looking for a new place. You think Dynamite's a bad environment for you as a wrestler. You've never been on Collision. The whole time you've been in AEW, you've never been on Collision. I think he showed up on your show like once, but for the sake of this argument, he's never been on Collision.
Yep.
So I'm here to announce a trade that I, Kenny Omega, have traded myself to Collision. And in return, Dynamite will be receiving Konosuke Takeshita. And then I assume our announcers will be like, wow, oh my god, Blockbuster trade.
That's the former champion.
Two former champions being traded for each other. Do you need Takeshita on your show?
I'm all set.
No? Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Welcome home, buddy. Almost as big as the Matt Taven trade. That's right. Almost. Patrick, you don't even know who I got back in that trade yet. I want to do a backstage comedy sketch where we see like Takeshita like wheeling his bag into the building, like opening the door, and as soon as he opens the door and walks in, the best friends are all there waiting for him. Hey, Konosuke! Hey, welcome back, buddy! And then like Sarie's gonna be there, and he'll be like, "Why is she here?" Ah, we'll explain later. You haven't been watching Dynamite.
Oh, you see, our other best friend from Japan left, so we had to replace him.
Let's do Konosuke, character development. Johnny, character development. Orange, comedy. Trent is there. Fucking Sarie is there. Alright, I want to do another backstage angle. This is also kind of a comedy segment. Actually, you know what? This is a comedy segment. I feel like it's been so long since we have done a classic backstage in somebody's office kind of thing.
Okay.
In AJ Styles' office, we cut to this mid argument. Don Callis is just screaming like, "That's Ramy! That's so obviously Ramy! Everyone knows El Generico is Ramy! That's common knowledge! You go on Cage Match right now and like his alter ego!" And then he's gonna be like, "Listen, we did our due diligence. We ran our background check. It's not the same guy. I don't know what to tell you." He's gonna be like, "Make him take a lie detector test," and then AJ will be like, "Don, me and you both know that those are based on bunk science, and that will never hold up in a courtroom." He's
Do not make AJ Styles talk about punk science.
Woke King AJ Styles knows that lie detector tests are not admissible in court. And then Don's gonna be like, "How do you know that?"
He did his own research.
That's right, he did his own research. And then AJ will go like, "Well, look, let's just ask him." And then El Generico is gonna come in. And then AJ's gonna be like, El Generico, are you Ramy?" And then Generico will be like, Ramy?
He's shaking his head no.
Ramy? KS Ramy? No say Ramy. And then he'll be like, "See, he don't even know what it is." Then Don's just gonna be like, "All right, I see what's going on here. I see exactly what's gonna go on here. You guys are gonna pay for this." And he's gonna like storm out. Oh, sorry, Ramy.
Whoa!
All right, great. We've booked all the important things, which is like 20 minutes of talking. Now on to the other. Actually, you know what? There's one more promo I need to do. 6 minutes. Call this storyline development. This is another backstage thing. Katsuya Nakajima talking to Brian, talking to SB Kento. Bad night for the Mercenaries. They both lost their title matches, but Nakajima, if you recall, no interference in that match. Nothing happened. He simply lost. So Nakajima's basically going to be like, "What the hell happened? You guys were supposed to help me win this title." And this was a thing I kind of meant to bring up in the opening match when I did that double interference, but I forgot. So just stick with me. This is the headcanon. Brian is going to be like, Well, in the first match of the night, when you tried to help Kento and that brute Ilya Dragunov came out and he pushed me and I fell back on my shattered elbow and I thought I might have re-broken it, so I went to the hospital. Knock. Is that okay with you? And then he's gonna be like, all right, okay. But all right, fine. If it didn't work out in the match, you got to get me a rematch for that title so we can go with our plan. Then Brian's gonna be like, yeah, that's probably not going to get you a title shot anytime soon. He's like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be help me win the world title. Yeah, but like the next title shot is on Collision and fucking Jay White on the fucking New Year, New Me match. So he's got, they're already like too deep on world title challenge. Like you can wait 3 months, I can get you a title shot. He's like, you know, man, I don't want to wait 3 months. You know what? I'm going to win a title. You guys are going to help me. If it's not going to be the world title, I'm going to do the job that Kento couldn't do. I'm going to beat Zack Sabre.
A good and well put together team that has zero friction.
I mean, the name of the team is the Mercenaries. They are not.
Yeah, got me.
They have never said they are good team. Like, the whole premise is that, like, yeah, I guess we'll work together, you know? Like, really, in kayfabe, Nakajima, like, he hates these guys. He's just working with them because he's like, oh, I think they could help me. That's pretty much it.
That is correct, yes.
Yes. All right. Now we gotta do some matches. We gotta do some wrestling here, believe it or not. Let's think of a main event. We did like some bullshit finish for the Cody and guys versus the 6 minute. Oh, you know what? You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to do this. I wanted to do our boys Dax and Cash. And we'll put them, I don't know, let's put them against like Brooks and Price.
Do you need to talk like that when you do their matches?
You know, absolutely, brother. I'm gonna tell these guys to cook, maybe? Like, I know FTR are not really cook guys, but they're a very good tag team. Maybe I'll do the storytelling on this match, because we will be telling stories. Yeah, let's do storytelling. That's more FTR's vibe, anyway.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't think FTR can lose this match, although I would kind of like them to. Price is more popular than I thought he was. It's like a 10-point gap, though. Let's see. Let's see if Alec Price can pin Bald after interference from the fucking Beast. Dax is very unhappy. Well, you don't want your stooge to be unhappy. So Dax will now win the match by DQ when he's attacked by the Beast Mordos. And then we are going to do an angle afterwards where the Embassy are beating these guys down. So let's do Beast Mordos, Powerhouse Hobbs, Mustafa Ali, Chris Brooks, Alec Price, then Dax, Victim, Cash, Victim, and then making the save, Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks.
Oh. The people feuding them are making the save? Wow.
Who would have seen that coming? And then we're going to add a second part. where like, you know, I imagine we do that classic thing where the baby faces run out, we clear the ring of the heels, and they're fighting everyone off, and then they kind of bump backs into each other, and then they turn to face each other like they're about to punch, and then they're kind of uneasy, you know, like that kind of thing, because it's like, yeah, the Young Bucks and FTR are both baby faces right now, but they still kind of hate each other, you know, like that kind of thing.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'll just do everyone working the crowd. And I guess Cody too, because Cody is the linchpin here. Trying to be like, yeah, come on guys, work together. And they're all like, shut up, Cody. All right, I have to book like nothing but matches from here on out.
Classic after pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Even though I think this is 2 weeks after it. Classic.
No, this is we just did the pay-per-view.
Okay, so yeah, classic after pay-per-view. Angle heavy
Eddie
show.
Swerve. Eddie Swerve.
Oh yeah, ABC had done nothing.
Yeah.
They did nothing after their big win.
It just happened.
No, I meant like on this show. I wasn't saying like they haven't done anything for months. I am aware it was just a week ago. God, your list of people who haven't yet been booked is better than like most rosters of all time.
Yeah, it's good.
Freaking amazing.
It's a good. We're gonna do a 4v4 match. We're going to do Jon Moxley, Brody King,
Sure.
Chris Bay, Ace Austin against Eddie, Swerve, and I don't know. I guess Fatu, but Kenny is gone. So
Fatu and his new
yeah,
best friend
in the role of stepping in for Kenny Omega, we got ourselves Andrade El Idolo. That's the only. That's really it. I mean, it'll be. He's good. It'll be fine. It's just this heel team is fucking weird. Oh, Andrade has broken ribs. Okay, not Andrade.
Ricky Starks. Starks and Fatu team?
You know, that could work.
It's like Starks and Big Bill, but
yeah, but like the guy that's Big Bill is like better.
But the guy that's Big Bill is not as good.
Yeah. I would like Chris Bay to win this match. All right. Women. Oh, fuck me. I need to book another promo. God damn it. All right. Okay, here we go.
You have Rampage if you need to book it
No,
there.
this is like important.
Rampage is important. How dare you?
Mercedes backstage being interviewed by like RJ City. I guess Trinity is technically also being interviewed, but you know. Mercedes and Trinity, things didn't go your way at the AEW Dynasty. You're no longer the tag team champions, and then she's Mercedes would be like, how dare, and like before she could even finish, we're gonna have Deanna and Viper walk in, and Deanna's gonna be like, well, look who lost the tag team titles. You guys are starting to think you were really hot stuff, but I guess everyone loses the titles eventually. A tier 1 sub from Let's Play TEW. Oh, what a kind stranger.
It just popped up 40 minutes into the stream.
That's strange. I was like, why is he doing this while I'm booking my thing? Basically, she's gonna come in and make fun of them for losing, and then Mercedes is gonna be like, "How dare you? Who do you think you are, talking to me like that?" And then Deanna's gonna be like, "What kind of accent is this? Why do you talk like that? What are you doing? How dare you make fun of how I talk?"
Oh no, the New Jersey and Boston accents are going at it.
Jersey Girls mock. Mercedes and Trinity.
Also very funny Viper being there. Like, yeah, what kind of accent are you putting on?
That is a good bit. That is a good bit to be like, yeah, why do you talk like that? Why do you talk so funny? And then Viper being like, yeah, why don't you talk like us from New Jersey? we are two girls from New Jersey. All right. Let's do a 3v3 match. Yeah, let's do a 2v2 match. Let's do. I've once again changed my mind. Let's do a 3v3 match. We're gonna do Yuka, Kristat, Suri against Suriano, Hikaru Shida, and I guess Masha. Even though that feud is kind of over, but it would make sense for her to be here.
Sure.
Yep. I'm gonna tell them to cook.
Oh, this is New Japan as fuck, isn't it?
Oh, you know where this is going.
Yes.
I mean, for now, I'll have her beat Kristat, but yes, we want Hikaru to be the next challenger. In fact, I should set that up as a storyline. In fact, maybe just add Hikaru as a worker to the story. I don't know, who can say?
I mean, that seems like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Now, before we start the show,
Mm-hmm.
You got some things to still book. Did you use any of those character ideas that you farmed up?
No, I'm waiting until the new people are here. They will need them.
Were they gimmick ideas or character ideas?
They're character ideas.
For momentum?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
The people on my brand will need them.
Yes. Some of them will, some of them won't.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. All right. Andrade, you are hurt. Vikingo. Hey, Vikingo, you want to just, like, have a match? That sounds cool.
It's a thing that he could certainly do.
Yeah, he would be good at that. You want to just wrestle Titan? That sounds fucking dope.
Can't wait for this to get a 91 and not get the penalty.
Yeah.
For
in fact, I'm going to get a green note that says, like, there was such good psychology in this match.
You're going to get a green note that's like, it's good that you didn't have psychology.
Yeah, it's going to say, yeah, psychology's for nerds. 7482. Maybe Titan has really good psychology. No, it's the same. We'll see. All right, we have time for one more match. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Kevin Koo's here. They're back, baby. Actually, you know what? You know who probably needs some momentum? Fucking Dom and Koo. Actually, his is very warm, which isn't that bad.
Very warm.
How's Kevin's?
Koo. Very warm.
Very warm. Yeah, it's not bad.
Still managed by Kurt. Probably should change that.
Probably should change that. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. No crit angles allowed on this brand.
Kurt was about to sneak a second paycheck in there.
Dom, Ku. Take it on. Damn, why are all my heels in a group? Sucks.
What about two people from I guess local would work.
Yeah.
We got two Aaron
Regulars. We also have Santana who's about to leave, so we probably should book Santana and like somebody. Bring Angelico back. Why not?
Santana and Angelico is a wild team.
Wild team. Cain Velasquez and Santana. What a team that would be. Eva Marie, great, perfect. Frankie Kazarian actually probably would be. Does he work? He might be retired. No, he's still going. Good for him. Jade Cargill is out here just to be booked.
Yeah.
What a fall. Josh Barnett. Ugh. Oh shit, the dinosaur. I'm booking the dinosaur.
The dinosaur?
Oh,
no.
He's mad.
Here. It's been like years, man. Get over it.
I don't think it's been that long. I think it's been like 6 months. Oh, did I go right by Flip Gordon? Yeah, I sure did. He's not even over. Fucking piece of shit. Oh, Rey Mysterio
Santana
4.
and Rey Mysterio the 4th?
Yeah. What a team that would be.
Is he any good?
Let's see. No.
I was gonna say we should bring him into Ring of Honor,
no,
but
he's really bad.
Yeah.
Big guy.
No.
Oh, he doesn't wrestle. He's out of the business. Don't you think Dom Guarini squashing the Ryback would be funny?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The Butcher? It's mostly just people we have fired. And most of the people we have fired is for good reason. Those are very bad stats. The Rock? Are we big enough now that we could just bring The Rock in for a night? We probably are, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, he's loyal to WWE.
Sure.
Yeah. We can't book Ryback. He doesn't wrestle anymore. I wanted to have him lose. All right, we're just gonna bring in fucking Frankie Kazarian. He's a good hand, you know, and it makes Chris Daniels happy.
Kaz and Santana.
Yeah, Team TNA versus Dom and Ku, Team GCW.
Swiley saw the Remember These Guys collision and was like, I could do that too.
I can remember some guys. I love remembering guys. I was going to do a promo where it's like, Kevin Ku is the player to be named later, but I think commentary could just like say that. Then people will get it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably implied. You know what? I
think I even said it on my show that Ku was a player to be named later.
Oh.
Just to be clear, because that was part of the Kevin Steen being like, you guys are stable, you're not even a trio.
I'm gonna do a backstage thing with Davina and Willow where they're just happy that they won the tag titles. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, the faces won. They should get a little segment.
babyface shit. This feels like it's so many promos, but I'm only 4% off of the percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're fine.
It's fine. It just we booked long matches. That's how we got around it. Do you open with the Kenny promo or do you open with Ilya and Jay White?
I would open with Kenny, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's a big announcement.
I will say that does mean that Kenny's going to open both shows.
He's a big star.
We should have him open Rampage too, just for the fun of it.
This needs to be lower. This like down here.
That's the major storyline now. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's major, all right. Jeff Cobb is in Solo's group. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's from an island. Throw him in there. I don't know about this 8-man tag main event. I mean, I think it would be cool, but 8-man tags don't usually get super high ratings, so I'm gonna say like a 90 on the show.
Yeah, I also am like that, but 91.
Yeah. He's from Guam. Yes, and that's not where they're from. 84 Kenny promo. Okay. Maybe we should have opened with Ilya and Jay White.
At that point, listen.
He's from an island. I mean, the math
We're
checks
all
out.
from an island if you just think large enough scope.
Yeah. Put an Australian in there, it's an island. 77 for the ladies. Good. We'll take. What did Hikaru get? Hikaru got a 72. We might need to heat Hikaru back up a little bit. She was kind of off TV for a month. 75 for these two just being happy. Just being happy baby faces.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. 76 for this. Mercedes and Deanna were cooking? Hell yeah.
They love doing sticks.
Yeah, I love that I was like, what if I had the two most annoying acts on my women's division face each other? What if I did that?
And the crowd ate it up.
66. Frankie was rusty. Okay. Ku and Dom got 67s. We can work with that.
This is why you can't kill the indies, because you need places for Frankie Kazarian to work.
Nakajima did a bad job, but this got an 87, and the storyline lost heat. So this storyline's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, wild. This storyline with these really good wrestlers in it is hot.
Okay, but they're not talkers.
Brian's a talker? Brian's a talker.
Yeah.
I did, in fact, get yelled at for not having psychology. I hope you're happy.
No, because this should have done better than a fucking 84.
Actually, yeah, considering I got 84.65, 84 is still a really good rating. So I'll take that. This got a 66. AJ's got a gimmick that's getting stale.
Let's fix that.
I thought we changed his gimmick to No, we didn't.
Oh.
He has the phenomenal gimmick.
No. Sir, you are not phenomenal any longer. You are
I think it's just standard.
Standard, yeah.
He is an overworked middle manager. That I feel like in the world of wrestling, that's a little creative. Maybe not unique. Like I guess it's creative and generic. That's not a quadrant we go into very often.
I feel like that's not a quadrant anyone goes into very
No.
often.
But we're groundbreakers here on this stream. Oh yeah, Titan did a lot better because we're in America now. The Canadians, they did not know Titan. 69 for this. Orange Cassidy has a gimmick that's getting... Okay, all right, we're going right back. Can we tweak it? It's yet to be tweaked. Yeah, I mean, you don't look at all this green. You don't touch that gimmick.
Don't mess with that. Yeah.
Yeah. A 79 for this. We take that.
Yeah, for sure. Brooks and Price both getting 60s.
Yep. And then a 75 for just all this. Just a lot of stuff happening.
Waves hand at screen. This.
All of this. Yeah, we probably should have opened with this, but whatever. It's good here too. All right, here we go. Main event 84. That's kind of what I was. That's kind of what 8-man tags get. That's kind of what I was expecting. I mean, it's not bad. It's a fine main event.
Brody got a 71. Jacob got a 74. So that helped bring it down a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. The like attempted Brody King elevation in the Moxley team. No. I don't know how long that's gonna last. 88. I mean, we'll take it.
Wide selection of angles helping out there.
Yeah, for sure. Ray Phoenix has been hanging out with Nick Wayne, and he's been influencing him.
Sure.
He's been telling him, hey, listen, they're going to tell you need psychology. You don't. Fuck them. Just do shit. Crowd goes crazy.
This is why Phoenix is our locker room leader. Just go tell them all to do that. Fuck it.
Nick, do you have anything planned for Rampage?
I have 2 things planned.
Hit me.
Both are matches, though.
Mm-hmm.
I would like Miyu Yamashita to defeat Diamante.
Okay. How many times has Nick booked this? Only once.
Miyu has been above beating jobbers on Rampage for a little while.
Okay.
Speaking of beating jobbers on Rampage, if Claudio is recognizable, I would like him to defeat Tozawa. Nope.
Hey, you know what? Listen, let me do you a favor.
He needs it.
He needs it. He needs it bad. I didn't read if it worked or not.
I don't think it said.
Oh, it did the thing again. Well, it's chilly, so it definitely worked.
Okay.
I mean, listen, we did so good on that. I'll give him another one. Warm. I mean, he's still unimportant, but at least you can get him somewhere now.
Sure.
I mean, you could just have him and like Calvin.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
We need to stick Claudio with someone better known, like Calvin Tankman.
That's
for
right.
him to be in this match.
What a world.
So I would rather not have another.
Sure.
Member of that trio in this match.
So you just get 2 other people.
Yeah, so that means Anthony Henry and JD Drake come on down.
Damn. I mean, here's the thing, though. This match would slap.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said that very dismissively, but like
Yeah.
they, as far as a replacement, that's a pretty fucking good replacement.
I'm gonna give Claudio the win.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to do a stupid backstage skit.
What you?
Where I'm going to have Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis and El Generico, who I assume can be comic relief. I had him do it there. And Stokely. And then Stokely's going to be talking to these guys. He's going to be like, all right, guys, great job at Dynasty. They never saw it coming. We really got them. But I've been thinking, if we're going to keep working together, which I think is a good idea. I like working with you guys. You know, it's a nice change of pace from working with Kenny Omega. I felt like every day I went into work, I was going to get my head ripped off. If we're going to keep working together, we need a team name. We need some branding, okay? We can't just be a loose collection of dudes, you know? And then they're going to be like,
That's good branding, though. A loose collection
of dudes. Elcon, baby. And then Kyle's going to be like, all right, well, we're Aussie Open. We're from Australia. Stokely, you're from America. Generico, you're from Mexico. We got like a real international flavoring. What if we were like International Open? And Stokely's going to be like, international. That sounds like a tennis tournament. I'm like, all right.
Aussie Open is literally a tennis tournament.
It is literally a tennis tournament. And then he's gonna be like, all right, what about like World Open? He's like, World Open. It's kind of just the same thing. He's like, yeah, but I like World. Maybe like World.
Elite. It's not allowed.
And then when they're going World like that, Stokely's gonna go World Star. And then they're gonna go, no. Yeah, kind of like that. I think World Star. We're stars from all over the world. That's that's pretty good. And then Stokely's gonna be like, listen, I should have yelled World Star. I don't think we should call our team that. And then they're gonna be like, listen, Stokely, you just said, listen, I didn't like getting bullied by Don. You didn't like getting bullied by Kenny. This is gonna be a collaborative effort. We liked your pitch, man. Generico, what do you think? And he's gonna be like, oh, sí, muy bueno, World Star numero uno. And then that's their team name. They're World Star.
Ugh.
And then they're gonna like slap hands and walk off, and then Stokely's gonna like rub his hands into his temple, you know, like fuck.
Immediately call his lawyers.
Also, it's all caps every time. Please acknowledge their branding.
I also think that El Generico yelling World Star as like the only English is also
he knows how to say "see no World Star." You know, this group has no leader. This is a collaborative effort.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how you know they're baby faces.
That's right.
This group is also a fever dream, but you know.
Do we have anything with stars in it? What do we got here? The Rising Stars. That would just say stars, although it's a very...
That is...
The very... I don't know. This one,
that works, sure.
Yeah, this works. Hell yeah. It really works with El Generico's picture. I can't explain why.
It does.
Make the type Brotherhood. What the fuck does that even do?
Oh, it's not going to do anything for us, but that would make the AI book it correctly. You might as well. Though.
Okay. Sure. They're a Brotherhood. The Brotherhood of the World Star. I am going to Give someone a big opportunity.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. Takuma, what's up, man? You're a face, but I don't care. This is Rampage. You want to wrestle Zack Sabre Jr.?
Oh, that's wild. Okay, sure.
Yeah, fuck it. Um, he's got really good tech, or like he could have really good tech. We still don't really know. Um, listen, this is Rampage, baby. Have a tech masterclass. Who cares? Let's see what happens
Just starting off with the tech masterclass
on Rampage.
on Rampage.
Also, like for the live crowd, like, all right, folks, it's 10:35 at night. Here's some technical wrestling. Yeah, no, this is not a world title. This is not an international title match. This is the international title eliminator. That's right, folks. Here on Rampage, you got international title eliminator. I know you're all excited about it. Please sound excited.
Please clap.
Please clap.
I have an angle.
Okay.
Set. Oh no, do I have the angle? Have I forgotten the angle?
Oh no. Should Io Shirai wrestle Toni Storm or Risa Sera?
Risa has more momentum, so that match would probably be better.
But it would also hurt her momentum.
That's
Whereas
also...
Tony's is already cold. Who's actually better at wrestling? How about that? It's probably Risa Sera, according to this game. All right, Io Shirai and Risa Sera. That is maybe the main event, unless you book something better.
I will not be booking something better.
All right, that's the main event.
And I remembered my angle.
What's your angle?
I'm gonna need the Buds to apologize to Billy Starks for losing the match versus MJF. And Billy kind of hyping them up.
Okay, she's like, don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah, given the whole like, hey, we don't always win the first one, but we'll get those titles eventually. I'm not mad at it, etc. So on. I think a lot of it's going to be like, hey, we know you went out there and talked a lot of shit with MJF and then we made you look bad. And she's like, I would have talked that shit no matter what. Like, you ain't got to say shit. He is a boomer.
Probably need to book some more angles here. You know what? I was going to do this on Dynamite, but it also involves FTR talking. So maybe we do it on Rampage.
There you go.
Yeah. Basically, I will just have Cody and the Bucks. I think Dax is the better talker. Although I don't know. Cash, you're going to stand there. Basically, this is going to be a promo where Cody and the Bucks go up to FTR and they're like, hey, listen, man, we had your back when the embassy attacked you. We could use some extra help. You know, they outnumber. That's the reason we lost that 6-man at Dynasty. They had the numbers game on us. If you were on our side, I think we could take the embassy out. And then the FTR is basically going to be like, why should we help you? Like, we have been through so much. We have constantly been at each other's throats. I don't really trust you guys. Why do we care if you take out the embassy or not? And then they'll just be like, damn, true. Got her. All right. We'll cook up with something. All right. I mean that is the show, unless you want to squeeze something else in. We do have 5 minutes.
I would like to add something that I don't want to book on Collision.
Great.
I would like to have booked before Collision. Wardlow talking.
Ooh, okay.
Wardlow is just going to introduce his mixed tag partner, Nixon Newell, and say that they are going to be coming for MJF's title, and he is going to get his revenge on MJF.
Nixon should probably talk, right?
Yeah.
What's his team name?
I don't know. I can't think of one.
The War. Nixon. I got nothing.
What is Nixon? What is Tegan Knox do?
All right, open it with the Tekken Masterclass.
80 Zach's gonna Mike Bailey this show.
And then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna do this Miyu match. I think that goes like here. And then. Yeah, I guess. People are giving high guesses for this show. I think this show is going to get like a 72.
78.
The main event is Io Shirai and Risa Sera.
Zack Sabre and Fujiwara is going to get an 80.
Let's see. 75. I mean, close.
Okay. No, I appreciate your kindness, but
yeah.
I
mean, Fujiwara, he's not ready.
No.
But listen, you don't know that unless you give him a shot. So now we know.
I think we gave him a shot last stream, but
I didn't.
I did.
Oh. This got a 59, so you were correct to put it on Rampage.
Yes. Thank you. Nixon will be doing the talking from now on.
Yes. 78 for this. I mean, this could have been on Dynamite. It would have been fine. It wouldn't have been, like, good, but it would have been fine. 73.
Or?
You got 3 extra points because Edge and Orange Cassidy are such good friends.
Yes. Cope, best friend.
Buddy and Blake were both bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason this was not booked on Collision.
Yeah. Yeah, but Billy Starks is kind of teaming with 3 like mushmouth idiots, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, she's got a much like the Nixon Newell Wardlow team. She's gonna have to do all the talking here. This got a 78.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. Anthony Henry has a gimmick that's getting stale. Anthony Henry has a gimmick?
Yeah, workhorse, man.
Yeah. World Star! You know what? Mark didn't really even have to talk there. That's on me. Shouldn't have had Mark talk. I was like, it's Rampage. Let them all say something.
No, let them all say something, not you, Mark. Especially in a comedy segment, not you, Mark.
Yeah, this got an 82. I'm sorry for doubting you, Io Shirai. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Risa Sera isn't like a call-up. She's fine.
Sketch about an 81. All right, I'm a stupid idiot. Chat was right.
I mean, you don't have to go that far, but chat was correct.
Here
we go. This will make you feel better.
It's such a comical amount of money for every show.
The 2000 marketing really brings it home for me.
Yeah, and then we're up everywhere. England, we might be doing a show soon. The numbers are getting there.
Yeah, look at England and then look at Italy. Let's not.
Listen, I did a pay-per-view in Italy and it was a disaster, so I don't know.
Yeah, but now you have Deanna Purrazzo, so
I had her then. She was on the show. They honestly, with what I have seen from how real Italians react to like New Jersey Italians, they probably hated her.
Which is good. She was a heel.
Yeah, that's true. She was a heel.
Yes, Lulu.
They're probably just going like, "Boo! Chicken parmesan's not a real Italian dish. Boo! The breading gets soggy. Boo!"
I think you mean chicken parmesan.
Mina Shirakawa's here.
Good.
Yeah. I think you're a face, but we'll see. 26 days. If you can't tell, Mina Shirakawa is going to Dynamite.
Oh, she's worked for TJPW.
That's right. That's why she's here. Mostly here because she has a little bit of pop. And, like, this stuff is real good. And I think she speaks English. I think I checked that. Fluent English, let's go!
Yo.
Andrade's healthy now.
Day late.
Yep. DPW. Guys, this isn't happening. Again, I wish we could just work out a thing where it's like, Sari, that's fine. You can work DPW once a month. Hey man, that's Sari. It's pretty good.
Thanks, AJ.
Yeah, I like her. Everyone's re-signing their contracts. H-Cup grab your idol as a gimmick is stupid and funny. I mean, is that not her gimmick? Where's the lie?
It's a very Stardom gimmick, I'll say that.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Maki Ito, Maruka Kobashi, May, Pac, Penta. Oh, and Syuri and Ricochet are here.
Alright.
It's been less than 3 months since she left AEW. Maruka Kobashi has the option of restoring
Yeah,
her...
just say apply.
Okay, sure.
It's because we called her up less than 3 months ago for like to do a job.
Ricochet. He's a collider.
That man screams collider.
Yeah. I mean, look, he was an NXT star in 2016 or whatever. Y'all already know he's going to Collision.
He's from Lucha Underground.
Yeah. Is he here?
No, he's a month away.
Okay. Where does it say that?
I just remember
contract 25 days. Okay.
25 days. Yeah, there you go. Oh, does Burka need to be sent back down? Oh, you didn't.
Oh, because I didn't. Yeah, I said I just
Okay.
said every. Yeah. Syuri is going to Dynamite. Attending AEW. So is she there or not? No, she works here. I don't know.
No, the PC and ROH are two different things.
Okay.
ROH is where they work. The PC is where they train.
Okay. Go to ROH. Bye bye.
Was there anyone else that should be going to ROH? There.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
It's about that time. Wait, hold on. Couple split. No.
oh.
Love is dead.
Well.
So
Yeah,
here's
I
the
mean,
thing. Here's the thing
hold
with
up.
these like international TV deals. Do we
don't
need?
need them?
I don't think we need them. I think this Italy one might be really good, but like because we are very popular in Italy.
Sure.
But like
But,
we don't need Abima. We have World Elite, right? We do need Bell. It's probably going to be easier to just go to the fucking broadcasting screen.
Sure. Wait a minute. Can you deleted them? Shit.
Yep. Sorry.
Can you go to the light bulb?
Yes.
Julia's not there.
Julia's not there.
How did we miss out on that?
Where the fuck is Julia?
I think someone else got her.
How?
Yep. Stardom swooped in, gave her the third year.
How the fuck did that happen? Why didn't we get a thing?
They did it on the last day, I guess.
Wow. Okay. Oh,
Weird.
I actually had plans for Julia. This sucks.
Yeah, the one that you were like,
The-
I've been booking.
I mean, listen, I'll just say it because she's there for a fucking 732-year contract. So she was gonna team with Deanna. They were gonna be Italian. I was gonna go I was basically gonna do the thing you feared WWE would do. I'd be like, yeah, she's Italian. Yeah, you're Deanna. I was gonna have like Viper get attacked by Mercedes and Trinity, and then it was like, oh no, Deanna doesn't have a partner for the tag match, and then it was like, I got an Italian friend, and then it was gonna be Julia. Find someone else and call them Julia? No.
Find someone else and call them Italian.
I mean, Viper will just be in the match now. Actually, the match of the pay-per-view should probably just be fucking Deanna and Mercedes. They should probably just have a singles match. To be honest.
Yes.
Alright, broadcasting. We need to redo these ones for Bell because Canada is not part of World Elite and it's big.
Hey, Canada could be part of World Elite though.
But World Elite is only medium, so big would be better.
Oh right, yes.
So let's see, March 2026, May. All right, so we only need to redo the one for Collision. Extend deal for Collision. Let's do 2 years. Yes. Okay. All right. So Bell. Let me look at the ones that are going in 2026. TNT. So like TNT Serie A, I don't think we need to renew that, right?
Right.
Abima, we don't need to renew that.
Correct.
ITV4, we don't need to renew that.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I could hear you the whole time.
Okay. Okay, good.
All right.
Tack microphone.
Okay. DAZN in Europe, we don't need that.
No. Tsunami, no.
Well, those ones are in 2027 still. Now, Sky Italia, I think we do need.
Because it's big.
Because it's
Yes.
big, yeah. Late evening. Why are we on late evening? It was prime time, baby.
Are you sure that wasn't for Rampage? I guess it doesn't matter.
No,
It was for
it was
Collision, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. We're getting 71s on
Spark
Red
Sport
Bull
New
as well.
Zealand, we don't need to redo that. TVC Deportes in Mexico, we don't need to renew that. Eurosport in India, we don't need to renew that. ESPN Australia, we couldn't renew that if we wanted to. It's part of the reason we made World Elite. And then World Elite, baby. Yeah, it's medium everywhere. Okay. When we did it like that, it wasn't nearly as overwhelming as I thought it was going to be.
No. Yeah, that one was fine.
Yeah. I really don't even know how many people are watching. Well, I guess we could see if we go to the events thing. But
On World Elite, you mean?
no,
Or-
I think everyone's watching a World Elite. But like, I don't know. Like Sky Italia would still get willing to give us a deal, but we'll see. This is taking a long time. Ooh. All right, like if we go to show history, let's look at Dynamite. Abema. Yeah, like 600 people watched it on Abema, you know. But yeah, we
75 people watched on Sky Italia.
Okay, well, good thing we renewed that deal.
I think they gave us a better deal.
They did. They gave us prime time. 75 people are watching it. They gave us prime time. Now, see, Bell TV though, we have 1.3 million, so we did need to renew that one.
Yeah. Everywhere else, no.
Everywhere else, no. Yeah, we also probably didn't really need it in Sky Italia, but whatever. We got it. It's fine.
Yeah, those 72 or 75 viewers are huge.
Yeah, and then we have World Elite 2.4 million. Dragon Lee, Jay White, Kyle Riley, Will Hobbs, and Taz. Dragon Lee is colliding.
Yes, this is the least surprising one.
Yeah, Nick was like, if you don't sign Dragon Lee, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna drive to Florida and smother you in your sleep. And I was like, all right, I'll sign him.
Car was already started.
Jordan Oliver is in
Ready
a
to go.
new game area. Great. I'm sure that's going to be really helpful in 18 months.
And what's
when
that
he's
game
healthy.
area? The hospital?
Yeah, he's available in a new wing of the hospital. Rampage, house show in Quebec. Hell yeah. All right. Tim evolving. He's going to evolve into a Tom.
There's some who call him Tim.
All right. Collide time.
All right.
Where would you like to collide?
I believe I was Mid-Atlantic last time, so let's go. Oh no, I think it was Great Lakes. Let's go Southeast, I guess, would be the place to go from there.
Sure. See, last time we were here, we went to Amalie Arena. So let's maybe go to like not Florida. I feel like we always do Florida. You're going to Memphis.
Okay. Let's go to Memphis.
What do you want?
You gave me to create character ideas, so I will return the favor.
I mean, here's the thing. You don't have to, because I'm still going to farm them. Also, now that Julia's is not coming to my brand, I only need him for Fury. I don't need him as bad.
I still need some, though.
Okay. You got a safe bet for Christian Casanova, one of the people on your brand that absolutely does not need it.
Right. One more.
Near certainty, Bazinga.
Okay. So we got 138. Give me creative finish.
Bit of a gamble.
Okay, a creative finish.
Near certainty.
Better.
That's it. Daria Baronato wants to hang out.
Sure. You can have free catering.
Taylor Wilde wants to hang out.
Sure, you could also have free catering.
That's it. Okay. Bryce and Pac have bonded recently. I don't believe that. I don't believe they. I don't think they have a shared love of practical jokes. I think Bryce likes practical jokes. You're telling me this man loves practical jokes. I'm not buying it.
So I guess he's not being the one the joke is being done to, maybe.
Hey, Taz wants to be chief enforcer. Thanks, Dax.
Thank you.
Daria can be your Italian. No thanks. We don't need an Italian. We already have Viper as the fake Italian. It was just something to do with Julia once we signed her.
I read that as Dario, as in Dario Cueto. It's the Italian.
Yeah, he's Italian. Miro and Taz both wants to be the chief of forces. We should have them fight for it.
And then give it to neither. You're right.
Yeah. I don't know why I always click this. You never do them. All right, what are we doing, Collision Boy?
Your main event of the evening is Ilya Dragunov and Adam Page versus MJF and Christian Casanova.
You know what? I need to do something. Sorry, I need to do something for you. We didn't put Kenny on Collision.
He should be on Collision.
He
yeah.
should be on Collision. Yeah. All right, say that again.
Ilya.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Page. MJF. Christian Casanova.
Okay. How long?
20.
20.
I would like Christian Casanova to pin Adam Page via Kenny Omega interference.
Kenny, no. I'm going to do you another favor. Oh shit, there's not just a world title feud? I added Ilya to a feud is what I did, didn't I?
It would have been the Knock Kenta?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have to start a Ilya and Christian Casanova one.
I mean, if we're going to have to start one, they're going to have a promo, spoiler, and then that match. So, I mean, that's a decent way to start it.
Yep. Let's just call this one AEW title so we can,
bounce it back and forth.
Bounce it back, yep. You know what? Fucking Jay White, put him in it.
Hey.
God damn it. God, fucking every fucking damn it.
Oh, you could get rid of Takeshita and Casanova that blew off last week.
Okay.
Alrighty. After MJF is going to take a mic and try to recruit Kenny Omega. Kenny is going to take the mic back, give all of the reasons why he shouldn't trust MJF, and how he has been through so much bullshit recently that trusting someone like MJF would be real dumb. But maybe the only person you could trust is the one that you know is going to stab you in the back. And he's going to think about it.
Kenny, this is bad logic, Kenny.
Nah, it's the most predictable person. Boy, if only he had someone to tell him it was bad logic, right?
It's especially funny because, like, in Kenny's brain, he's like, oh, those guys on my team fucked me. But they didn't. They didn't do it.
He's coming over here and immediately being like, everyone's been fucking me recently.
Yeah.
Which the announcers are definitely having to be like, that's not true, in
Yeah.
case you don't watch Dynamite.
So So he's going from being on a team that like wanted to help him to come into your band and being like, I need to work with MJF. This man is unwell.
He is extremely
Yeah.
unwell, yes.
You need to do like a Hangman Page intervention promo next week.
Next week. Let's just say there's a reason he's attacking Hangman Page in this main event.
Okay.
But before that, a Christian Casanova promo. Where he's going to come out and cut the promo on winning the number 1 contender match last week. And how he's going to face Ilya. Ilya's going to come out and tell him that, last time they fought, it was a great fight. Ilya can't wait to fight him again. But he tells Christian Casanova, "Hey, why don't you do it on your own?" I'm kind of not wanting to deal with the whole Devils group there. Why don't you prove you can do it on your own? And Christian Casanova simply says, "Nah." Why would I do that?
I mean, checks out.
Pac versus Mike Bailey. I would like these two to cook. Mike Bailey will win via Bandito attacking Pac.
Are you sure?
If you remember, Pac tried to steal Bandito's mask at the end of the match.
Are you sure Mike Bailey's gonna win this match?
If not, it'll be Pac via DQ.
Okay. Oh, they're like the same.
Yeah, I thought they were.
I thought Pac was like mid 80s.
I think Pac kind of like rubber bands back down.
Yeah.
So he can go up and then go back down and go up. It's time for Maki Ito, roaming reporter.
Thank God.
Maki Ito, roaming reporter, is going to go backstage to interview Miro. And this is half interview, half like, hey man, it's all right. You lost to Pac, but it's fine. Everything will be okay. And Miro's just going to basically tell her, like, look, you're a good kid, but stay away from me. Like, I can't deal with this. I gotta help Kurt with some stuff. Just stay away. That's gonna be like 3 minutes, and Miro's gonna leave. After Miro leaves, part 2, Pac is going to come in and gloat about killing the team while Maki cries.
Aww. I'm serious, I'm sure.
I mean, no, but it's not comedy either.
Yeah. Are Miro and Maki Ito officially breaking up?
Yeah, that's like a, hey, we're done with this thing. Because Miro has the new gimmick coming in of being like shoot fighter. Of which, hey, that Maki Ito stuff doesn't work as well with.
No. Or it works extremely well. Depends how you look at things.
Yeah. Sure. I could do other things with Maki Ito as well. Wardlow and Nixon Newell are going to have their debut match here.
You chemistry tested them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
4 minutes.
Okay.
They are going to defeat the team of Diamante and Bobby Lashley.
Wow, Bobby Lashley is this far down on your...
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Should he not be? He's collecting welfare soon.
I'm just surprised, that's all. Is Nixon or Wardlow winning?
Nixon, please. Bobby's mostly there because otherwise it would have been Jolistico, and I don't know. At least Diamante can take.
I mean, Jurlistico would be better at getting his ass kicked.
Sure, but Wardlow and Lashley at least feels like a fight that they could do stuff together. And, although it's 4 minutes, so it's 4 minutes. You're right. Steen is going to get mocked by Josh Alexander.
Like
trying to weasel out of the match. Yeah, Kevin's not going to take that lying down. He's going to yell back.
Okay.
Like, shut up. No one knows who you are.
Yeah. He's absolutely making fun of the fact that he wears headgear.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look like a freaking idiot. Jurlistico has never had a good rating in this save, and that's why you should beat him in 4 minutes.
Yeah, but that can be on Rampage, and will be. Tag match. With the Kingdom.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They're losing to Jack Perry and Hook. Listen, new home, same job.
Jack Perry or Hook winning?
Perry. Oh, but Swerve. He's winning by DQ and he's attacked by Adam Cole, baby.
Oh, shit. I can't wait for the Kingdom to get a higher rating than Jack Perry and Hook. It's going to be so sick.
Before the match, Jack Perry's going to cut a promo being like, hey, we split up, but that doesn't mean we're not friends anymore, and I got my buddy Hook here to help me out tonight.
Like we split up, but then the booker remembered that we don't have any other friends, so we needed a tag match, so here's Hook.
Their split up was an amicable split up. It was not a feud. And B, shut up.
Shut up. This feels like honestly, probably a 2-minute promo, but it will say a 3-minute promo.
I have it written down as 3, so. Roosh. He's the new champion.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to do a new champion celebration. New TNT champion comes out, cuts a promo. Next challenger is going to come out and cut a promo with him. That next challenger is Danny Garcia, who is coming out and cutting a promo.
All right, good luck.
Yep.
I can't believe he would ruin Roosh's title celebration. That's so rude.
Mace Ruga versus Ron Kachow. May is going to win in 8 minutes.
Okay. Just 8 minutes, May wins. That's it?
Yes. Yes. If I need it, this will be a storytelling match, but I'm not sure.
I don't think we've set anything yet. No, we told Pac and Mike Bailey to steal the show. That's it.
Okay. I'm looking through. I'm gonna need this to be the storytelling match.
Okay. The story of Apple Girl Mesaruga overcoming her former friends turned foes.
Except Rom was never a friend with her. They were in the group together.
Shut up.
Speaking of which, before the match, Madame Dimitrescu is going to call out May Saruga. If you remember, May won a number one contenders match versus Miyu Yamashita. And Madame is basically going to be like, good job. You had him fooled. You even had me fooled. Now you could just lay down at the pay-per-view. That's a good job. My maid is so good. And May is going to let her talk for like, I don't know, 6 minutes or whatever gives a good rating, and then just hit her in the head with the chair.
Damn.
Yep.
She should hit her with the serving tray. Like, she should come out with the serving tray and be like, haha, that's right, I am your maid. We really fooled them. And then, wham, serving tray to the head.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Surprise.
I do love how many times we're like, May is on her side. Nope, wait, never mind.
The swerve is that there's not a swerve.
Right. Remember how you said Adam Page should have like a come to Jesus talk with Kenny?
Yeah.
Adam Page is going to have a come to Jesus talk with Kenny Omega.
Great.
It's right after a match, too.
Okay.
So a real good time to hold an intervention with a guy who just wrestled. But yeah, Adam Page is going to be like, listen, man, you're seeing ghosts in everything. Like, you're jumping at shadows. You need friends. You need people you could depend on. You need help. You need people you could trust, which that T word's going to set Kenny off. He's going to ask why he should ever trust Adam Page when Adam ran off to Don Callis as soon as he could. And essentially be like, there's no one in this company I could trust. And before they could get too far in going at each other, the Devils are going to attack Adam Page.
Like the Goobers?
Yes, the Goobers. Because if you remember, Adam Page kind of beat up the Goobers in Tom Lawler and Chuck Taylor.
Okay.
So they're taking the opportunity to get revenge. But Kenny's going to kind of be like, okay, all right.
Kenny is like acting, working the crowd.
Working the crowd, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Kenny Omega is going to defeat Darius Martin, and they are going to cook.
Okay.
And we are going to open with a Kenny promo, which is going to be the last thing I book. Kenny Omega introduces himself to Collision, says that in case you don't watch Dynamite and don't have the internet and live under a rock, he is the newest star here. He has replaced Konosuke Takeshita, who will be on Dynamite. And seeing as he is still an EVP and still the best wrestler in AEW, he should be the number one contender, and he's gonna make that happen. He's gonna showcase why he should be the number one contender by defeating some of the best that Collision has to offer starting right now.
This is very good that he's coming to your brand and being like, I should be the number one contender, because this is what he did on my brand. He's just running the playbook back. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why would he stop?
Why would he stop? This man is
running the playbook back
problems.
Yep, I'm the number one contender. I'm the best, and everyone else fucking sucks. I hate them all.
Yeah.
That's why Hangman came out and was like, dude, buddy.
Somehow you booked a show with less wrestling than my show that felt like it was all promos. That doesn't seem right, but that's what the numbers say.
Sure.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel right, but okay.
No. I think this show's good.
Yeah, I think I'll get a 90 at least.
I think you'll do better. You'll definitely do better than my show. I'll say we're gonna do the same thing we predicted on my show. You're gonna predict a 90, and I'm gonna say a 91. I think this will do quite well.
Okay.
76. Oh no. Kenny is quiet quitting on Collision. I don't know. You gotta. I think you rolled a 1 here. I think that's all that really happened.
I got to imagine, yeah.
Match was good. Caprice, right?
Right.
I forgot that Caprice is still here and still a problem.
Yeah, only a few more weeks.
Few more weeks of having to deal with Caprice. This did good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Adam Page was there to help Kenny.
Yes.
Well, Kenny threw a promo, you know.
Yeah. And then you ruined this 100 promo by sending Chuck Taylor and Tom Lawler out there.
I mean, they beat up Adam Page.
Yeah. They sure did.
Continuing/ending that story.
Then we got an 80 for May bonking Demi on the head.
Love it.
Yep. May performed poorly and was also superb.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Don't even know what to do with it.
Yep. So this says she was good working with. So I think that means she was good in the promo part and then bad at hitting her with a tray, which doesn't make sense.
Well, Demi is tall. May is very short.
True. She would have had to jump up and whack her with it.
Off the top rope tray shot.
Yeah. 64. That is a mid-card women's match.
Yep.
I mean, Daniel did a bad job, so
yeah, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
At that at all.
Yeah. I think this means Roosh would have gotten like 100 if he had just cooked by himself.
Roosh does get hundreds.
Yeah.
So I think you're right, but hey. Much better than this. Much better than this.
Oh. This is
we're rolling a lot of ones, huh?
This is the kind of see, with Jack Perry, I think to get a good roll, you got to roll better than like a 15. You know what I mean?
All right. All right.
You've got disadvantage when you roll for Jack Perry.
He's been doing fine.
Okay. This is the kind of promo that like I wouldn't have done this on my brand. I would have just been like, yeah, the commentators are gonna talk about how they went their separate ways, but like, yeah, that's what they're there for. $82. Did Taven and Bennett do better? No, but Hook and Matt Taven closer than it should be.
Taven and Bennett get a shit ton of tag bonuses.
Yeah. But that's what makes them a valuable commodity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good trade pieces.
Yeah. Anytime. I mean, honestly, you getting the two of them for Kevin Koo is a fucking steal.
Yes, but also involved in that was the Takeshita and Kenny.
That was two separate transactions. What? This did bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Josh Alexander can't do well. I don't know.
This did really bad.
Okay, well, cursed Collision once again.
I
I
mean,
mean, I knew this was
yeah,
this is.
this was not supposed to do good.
But hey, Wardlow got a 67.
Yeah, he's better than Bobby Lashley. I wouldn't have guessed that. This got an 86. What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
What are we
People
changing?
love to hate.
Oh, is this his new gimmick?
Yeah, I mean, this is literally the
Yeah.
change of him being like, I am not going to do that shit anymore. I am serious Miro.
Well, good thing he's not doing this stuff anymore because he's getting large penalty to microphone and comedy and gimmicks, which is what he was doing.
Yep. And comedy.
Yep.
And comedy.
I said comedy. That was the first thing I said.
No, I know. It had it 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Just really wanted to rub in, like, no more comedy with Miro. Okay. All right, fellas.
So no psychology. Caprice did a bad job. Still got a 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of those where I don't think it hurt at all.
No, doesn't seem like it.
But, hey, that's a very good wrestling match.
It sure is.
If I'd put that in the main event, it'd be an 82.
Yeah, probably. 93 for these guys? That's good.
Yeah, sure. Good job.
Good
Love
job.
to see it.
You were saying? So you got double bad roll on the commentary, which sucks, but also you just started that storyline. So you almost certainly got low heat penalty for the storyline.
Low heat penalty, but there were 4 90s.
I'm not even seeing the low heat penalty. So I think Caprice Coleman just shit all over your main event. I think he just fucking killed it.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's 4 90s there without the Caprice Coleman issue. So
Yeah. Yeah, like
And
if you're just looking at this
kill
and
backstage.
this match should at least be getting like a 92, right?
right.
Yeah. And then a 75. This is just 3 minutes. That's what those get.
Sure. Yeah.
And an 89.
So you were right, but hey, at least I'm getting the wide selection of angles.
Yes. I still don't know why you didn't get it for like a month straight. I have changed nothing about how I book your shows.
Correct.
1.9 million. Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, good, sure, yeah.
All right. Everyone's been off on these predictions because there keeps being a segment where it's like that's not what that should have happened. You know?
We should check if Caprice could be taken off.
Yeah, we should check. We should do that for you. Like we brought him in for the chemistry because they didn't. Joe and Ian didn't have any, but like he is doing a bad job.
He's doing better than it would have done if I just let them build the chemistry without him.
Mm-hmm.
But still, when he does a bad job, he murders segments.
Yeah. I assume he's like yelling over everyone the whole time.
Yeah, otherwise, he's just getting up and like getting in the ring and doing shit.
So if we took him out, it still has very low.
Very low is better than none, though. Isn't that what it was?
I think.
So we work with very low.
You want to try it?
Pop, what's his name back in there, right?
What, Nigel?
Nigel? Yeah, right?
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you need a third, but we can throw Nigel back in there.
All right. I mean, Nigel doesn't need to be there. You're right.
Caveman says they need low for no penalty, and this is still very low. So I think you need Caprice for like another week or 2.
I'm gonna look. This is enough that I'm gonna check the
Okay.
health section while you're doing that. Hey, yeah. Oh, it's The penalties are if the color score is 20 or more less than the match rating. So because the match ratings are so good, I'm getting fucked.
Yep. Yeah, because his color is 5770, which is bad.
Yeah, get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Okay, so you're just gonna let Ian and Joe work it out.
Just work through it. Yeah.
All right. Then what did we do for our non-brand events? We did Tom, Taz, and Joe. Yeah, I mean that seems good. Collision. People watched it. Marcus Mathers is injured. Bruised his tailbone at ROH on Hulu.
So very low or low doesn't reach full potential, but it's not like huge penalties.
Mm-hmm.
So even at low, I would still get dings on it. But then from there on, it's fine.
Marika Kobashi, third from the top on ROH on Hulu. Good for her.
Losing, but yes.
Haven't done the second taping.
Marcus
Mathers and Starboy Charlie wrestled each other on the first show, and then they tagged against Dante and Griff on the next show.
Oh, they're cooking. They're cooking.
They're cooking. Our man Boone Rude is getting some wins over Alex Kane. I don't know why that's happening, but
that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Because they want Alex to stop emailing us. Like, oh yeah, buddy.
Jay Malachi in the universe where he's happy to work for a crackhead.
Hell yeah. How dare you call the panda a crackhead? He's happy to work with a crackhead, not for a crackhead.
Okay, alright. Sorry. ROH title history? I'm sure it's fucking insane.
Fucking insane.
Yeah. No. Child companies. Titles. Let's see. Oh, and it's going to go like all the way back to the beginning of ROH. That's... Alright, so recently it was Takeshita, and then it was Vacant, and then it was Hook, and then it was Vacant. It was Vacant for a really long time. And now it's Dante Martin.
Huh.
Yeah. Tag titles. Let's see, FTR, and then Vacant, and then it was Colt and Marcus for a while, and now it's Starboy Charlie and Griff, who were just on opposite sides of a tag match, but are apparently the tag champion. What is John Blood doing?
Hey, Daniels is the booker, I think.
I think that's true. Marcus Mathers is the TV champion. TV title seems to make the most sense.
Yep.
Chris Daniels, Alex Kane, Marcus Mathers, like that all checks out. Sawyer Wreck, wow, they pushed her to the moon, huh?
Let's go.
Let's see. So recently, Zaya Brookside had 7 defenses though. They liked her. And then Sky Blue, and now Sawyer. Yeah, and yes, you were correct. Daniels is booking. Sorry, John Blood. John Blood Innocente.
Yeah, John Blood's just the owner of Ring of Honor,
yes.
Which is also a wild thing to say.
Well, we're the owners. I think he's like the CEO or whatever. But yes, he handles the business, which again, insane. You know who I trust with the financials of our company? The chocolate drop guy.
The guy that did you mad?
Yeah.
Oh, we did set Alex Kane to recall? Why the hell would we do that?
Hey, it's Stephanie Vaquer.
Hello.
She's a collider.
Yep.
The thing about Marcus is ready.
Marcus isn't wrong.
Yeah.
He's also injured.
Is he? Oh, it's a Bruce tailbone. He's fine. I will prepare him to recall.
Okay. Charlie has big plans for Marcus Mathers. You heard it here first.
The new Julia.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, I'm a Marcus Mathers. No,
That's just a nice lady drinking water.
Yeah. Well, she's retired. That's what you do when you're retired. You sit around and drink water.
Oh, fuck. I need to retire.
Deanna doesn't need a manager. She can cut promos in this game. The game's wrong, but they say she can do it.
Well, I mean, you gave her quite the gimmick, so
That's true.
Makes sense.
That is true. I was like, just be yourself. You don't have to do all this. Like, oh, look at me. Like, just talk like you're from an Italian from New Jersey. It's fine.
Here's a gimmick. You're an Italian from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Think you can handle that?
Yuki Kamifuku on the rise.
Oh.
No. Not with those stats. Are you getting
Not
more
that
popular? You're getting more popular. That's what it is.
No?
No. It's the same. No, I have no idea. Listen, someone just likes Yuki Kamifuku, and that's fine.
Hey, good for them. But...
Yeah. By the way, just so you know, the main event of Backlash ended due to R-Truth interference. That can't be real.
Yeah, so R-Truth can face his childhood hero, John Cena.
That can't. No.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
We're being trolled.
No. I'm pretty sure that I was told earlier that this was going to happen by a WWE fan, so...
They tell me lots of things are going to happen. It doesn't mean they happen.
I happen to trust this one.
Okay. You think Triple H is still going to win Booker of the Year this year?
I mean, yeah, he's cooking.
Oh, he's cooking.
R-Truth versus John Cena at the Saturday Night Main Event.
All right, the person writing news is just a Tej fan, and that's fine. But like, I don't, is Hyper Misawa hot property? Probably not.
More of a hot property than
Kamiyuki. Yeah, that's true. Jey Uso versus Logan Paul is a Saturday night's main event match. Hell yeah. Ooh. So exciting. Alright, let's book a Dynamite. You know what? I keep threatening to go to Puerto Rico. Maybe this is the week.
Oh, okay.
Maybe this is the week. Yeah, they speak English here too. It should be fine. We gotta turn this down a little bit because we're only gonna do 10,000. Yeah, we can go. We can go here.
The venue that hosted UFC 8.
Oh yes, that's
Gracie Shamrock. Don't ask me which Gracie.
I mean, it would have only been one at the time. This is a real fight that happened on that UFC show. Don Fry fought a big fat guy who lied about having like 100 wins in like street fights or whatever, but he was just a cab driver. That's real. Look it up.
So Don Fry won then?
Yeah, he knocked the guy out in like 6 seconds.
The cab driver didn't have a shot.
No. No. A 350-pound cab driver was not gonna beat an amateur wrestler with boxing background. No, that he did not, in fact. It's got an ad fully in French. Okay. They know it. They know something you don't. I get a lot of Spanish language ads, but that checks out to me. I'm in Florida. That's just a geographic thing, I assume.
I get them too.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some Hispanic people here, but like not Florida levels.
Yeah. Damn, I got you a safe bet for Christian Casanova.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And one for Roosh. What the fuck?
Thanks.
Guys.
Kenny's like, I'm on Collision now. All of my ideas are theirs.
Orlando. Yeah, man. You're welcome aboard.
Not even welcome aboard. Just here's some food.
Yeah, here's some food. Santana and Jacob Fatu have been hanging out. Sure. Gianna Daddio and Jacob Fatu have been hanging out. All right.
The Italian was right there the whole time.
Yeah.
Gianna Daddio is her face friend.
Yeah, the person that, like, they tried to kill each other already. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do all these guys want to be chief and... None of them would be good at it.
But they think they would be good at it.
They think they would. That's true. Kyrie was annoyed by Jerry Lynn. Come on, Kyrie.
At least Kyrie didn't yell at him.
Yeah, that's true.
She was just annoyed. She just rolled her eyes.
All right, here we go. We're in Puerto Rico. Eddie Kingston and Swerve got to be in the main event somehow. I think that makes the most sense to me.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just Eddie. You know what? I don't know if this is the main event, but we have not done just straight up Eddie versus Mox, and I kind of don't plan to on a pay-per-view.
Oh, so
I think I'm just
Eddie
gonna
Mox,
do
Puerto Rico?
Eddie versus Mox Puerto Rico street fight. Let's go.
Hey.
10
I
minutes.
will be right back.
Okay. 10-minute wild brawl. I think Eddie has to win. Especially since I don't really plan on continuing this Mox and Brody King thing. Yeah, Eddie just has to win. I did not see the finish. I didn't see anything from that New Japan show at all. Yeah, Eddie should just win. You know, I'm not even gonna... Eddie's just gonna win. I'm gonna have Eddie... I assume in Puerto Rico, Eddie would be a big... like, babyface, even though he's a heel. So I'm gonna have him, like, celebrate and, like, go into the crowd after the match. Santana, you should be booked. Unfortunately, you're gonna lose. Welcome back, Konosuke Takeshita. I've never had him squash him. That's surprising. Oh, Monet went last. That's bold. Speaking of Monet, why don't we do Mercedes Monet versus Viper? Why don't we do that? I'm going to give them storytelling. I'm going to give Mercedes a tainted win.
Hey.
And then after the match, I will have Deanna save her from a beatdown. No, you can say the finish. I don't care. If you're watching on YouTube and don't want to know the finish for the New Japan match with Zack Sabre and Goto, don't look in the bottom right corner of the screen. I won't read it out loud. Just don't look at the chat.
I'll read it out loud. Fuck y'all.
Let me see. Deanna, actually... how many... Oh, you got 4. They can turn. All right. I was going to do the turn... I was going to do an angle after the match, but now if we turn them... Actually, Viper might not have as many. Let me check Viper. She has 3, but 3's enough, right?
3 should be good, yeah.
Alright. So let's... Before the match, we're going to do... Yeah, let's let them cook. I guess instead of a big attack, we'll just do a promo where they totally babyface them, and you know what I mean? Where they will run down Mercedes and Trinity and hit them with 6 zingers and stuff in Puerto Rico. We'll see how that goes. And to the point where Mercedes is like, you know what? Let's have a match right now. This will lead to the Viper singles match. Turn Deanna. Turn Viper.
Can't believe the Jersey girls are turning face in Puerto Rico.
In Puerto Rico, yeah, I know.
Not even in Jersey.
Probably not the best idea, but, you know, whatever. Nakajima says he's going after Zack. I mean, he should probably just be pulling up some wins then. So Nakajima, who are you going to simply defeat? Oh, Flamita, we're letting you walk for no real reason. How would you like to lose? How would you like to lose to Nakajima? Okay, I want to do... Let's give El Generico a match. El Generico and Roderick Strong. Just real PWG hours. I don't know if these guys could steal the show anymore. I think I'll give them a storytelling match. I don't know. I think storytelling's the safer bet.
It's probably the safer bet. But I also would argue they could still steal the show.
Yeah. I'm going to do botched interference here from O'Reilly. Then afterwards we will do the big brawl angle. I'm just going to do everyone fighting. Roderick fighting. Kyle O'Reilly fighting. Leo Rush fighting. El Generico fighting. Mark fighting. Fletch fighting. Oh, while this big 6-man fight is happening, Stokely Hathaway is outside the ring going, World Star! The whole time.
Oh, no.
This is such an old reference, especially by 2026. It's even a year older than it is now.
Does he have like a handy cam that he's
Yeah, oh
bringing?
yeah, he's filming the fight on like a very old iPhone, like an iPhone 6. Uh, Ace and Bay promo.
A literal decade. I mean, maybe 15 years. 2 decades? 2006?
It's. I feel like 2010 was like the probably the peak of that.
So 15, yeah.
Yeah, like 15. Ace and Bay basically got a promo that like we got sidetracked a little. We after we lost our tag titles, we got a little sidetracked with what was going on with Kenny. But I think that's wrapped up now. I think we're good with that. Kenny's on a different brand now, so I think it's time for us to refocus. It's time for us to get our head back in the game. We are coming back for our tag team titles. World Star was like mid 2010. Yeah, I feel like it's like 2010 to like 2012 ish was probably like the peak.
I I I think that's right, but I don't know. I don't remember it as much. You could tell me it was 2019, I'd be like, sure.
So once again, we're gonna do a tag match. It's gonna go to a DQ finish.
Wow.
I know. We'll have Mustafa run in. So this is basically just a repeat from what we did last week, but now the turns have tabled, and it will be FTR saving the Elite. So
I thought they were gonna help though.
they changed their minds. I guess Cody would also be making the save.
Just FDR, no Cody.
Then we'll do like Taker. Attacker, Beast, Hobbs, Brooksy. And then we're going to add a second part where they shake hands.
Just the most basic.
Yep, no funny business. I was like 8 or 10 years old in 2010. Oh, Jesus. Mamma mia.
Do not like.
All right. I have that thing now where it's like Jay White and Ilya are feuding, but I feel bad having them do stuff before like your title matches even happened, you know? Because I feel like that just totally gives away that like, you know, Christian Casanova ain't winning that shit, you know?
A little bit, but like we've done enough face and heel stuff that you could get away with it, I guess.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, this is unrelated. I'm going to have Prince Nana cut a backstage promo, hyping up that Sari and Syria No are going to have their big blow off match at the St. Patrick's Day Dynamite. Actually, that still isn't even until March, isn't it? That's a long ass time from now. Maybe it might. Yeah. Maybe that's not going to happen. Maybe it's too early for that. Let's see. We are once again backstage with Prince Nana.
Very, very Nana heavy show.
Yes, as it should be. Prince Nana talking to Syria No. Also talking to Hikaru Shida. And he's basically doing like, it's been so great having a woman in the embassy. We're so glad to finally have one. Great legacy of respecting women in the embassy. Definitely never used a woman as a stool so Jimmy Rave could get in the ring. That never happened. We've always loved and respected women here in the embassy. I was thinking maybe we should add more. What's better than one woman in the embassy? A second woman in the embassy. Hikaru Shida, you're a great wrestler. I like your attitude. You hate everybody now. You're real mean. We like that in the embassy. How would you like? Also, you're a dog shit promo. Wouldn't it be great if Prince Nana could talk for you? And then she's gonna be like, interesting. Yes, I'll think about it.
Lots of thinking about it.
Yeah, I love to have wrestlers think about things for a week.
That's why Kenny's thinking about it. He's just still in Dynamite mode.
Yeah. Damn, Ilya doesn't even have, like, friends for Jay White to wrestle. I mean, he has Zach, but Zach's kind of doing his own stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ilya needs to make new friends.
Who's local? Is this it? Is this literally it? I mean, listen, if we could bring in Bad Bunny, we gotta bring in Bad Bunny, right?
Yes. Okay, fair.
Okay. He's also loyal to WWE, so I don't think we would have gotten him anyway.
I understand why the mod maker would do that, but that's very funny.
Yeah. Let's see. Who is a face that's even here? Vikingo and Ilya Dragunov as a tag team. It could work. Right?
Like it. Viking and a Russian.
Taking on Jay White, Ricky Starks.
Sure.
I mean, Vikingo, I'm sorry. You gotta lose this. Oh, wow, that's time already. We didn't even book Yuka.
Well, I mean, You can't go to Puerto Rico and not book Yuka.
You can't go to Puerto Rico and not book Yuka. Yuka didn't cut her big promo last week, so she's going to cut her big promo this week about, winning the title. I'm so happy to be the two-time champion. I couldn't have done it without my best friend, Chris. Masha, she's strong, she's tough. I know she's mad that she lost to me, but she'll be second two-time champion just like I am. Hikaru Shida. Ooh, you beat Chris last week. Ooh, I'm mad.
Well then. Ooh. Oh, you making me so mad. You gonna wish you making me not so mad.
Angle ideas. No good ones. Nope, she's just cooking the old-fashioned way.
Cooking without ingredients.
Yep. Just cooking up some authentic Puerto Rican cuisine. What the fuck is gonna open the show? I genuinely have no idea. You know what? When in doubt, Young Bucks match.
That seems like it would open the show.
Yeah, that seems like a safe bet. Is Yuka gonna cook this early? Yeah, maybe.
This is a very unusual Dynamite.
How so? Explain. Show your work.
I see Nakajima Flamita. I see Santana Takeshita. I see Santana Takeshita at the top of the card.
I wanted something between the Wild Brawl and the main event.
Okay.
But now I need a promo to put there. Oh god, is it Yuka cooking?
Is Yuka cooking the main event?
It's either that or it's like Nana wants Shida to join the embassy, which is probably fine to put there. It's just a little thing. I don't really know what to guess on this because it's in Puerto Rico, and I don't remember if being in Puerto Rico was a problem or not.
I don't either, so...
It doesn't seem like it should be. It seems like most people's pop is more or less the same in Puerto Rico as it is everywhere else. So it shouldn't.
I'm gonna say 90.
Yeah, I'll say. Sure, I'll say a 90. I mean, Puerto Rico loves the Young Bucks.
That checks out.
Yeah. Hell of a match. I think Beast Mortos and Alec Price, low key, would be a cool tag team. Or maybe high key. I don't know. Maybe that's not controversial.
Yeah, maybe. No, I don't think anyone's like, wow, what a bold and controversial take.
Yeah. We love the Garbage Beasts.
God, the Garbage Beast is such a fucking good name, though.
And then, hey, FTR, we're goodies now. I mean, we've been goodies, but now we like the Young Bucks.
Let's not go too far.
Oh, FTR and the Bucks, their combined unit name should be Bucks the Revival. I'm waiting for you to be mad. Any second now.
The fuck were you thinking?
Well, the FTR is Fuck the Revival. That's what it stood for. So now it's Buck the Revival.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
The BTE
Sure.
fans will love it.
All six of
Oh,
them.
yeah, I was gonna say they still exist. Maybe. Yuka did fine. Yuka did okay.
Good job, Yuka.
80. This is good. Generico and Stokely Hathaway are a good pairing. Hell yeah. I agree, game. Thank you for seeing things my way. Generico did a brainbuster. Hell yeah.
Wow, he's already busted them out. Just
Yep. Then we had a big brawl with Stokely yelling World Star.
great.
82 for random Nakajima Flamina match? Hell yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, now we're talking.
I apologize. I apologize.
71, Mercedes struggled. Great. Diana, you're a babyface. What's your gimmick? Virtuosa. That's fine for a babyface, probably. Complete success. Viper, what's yours? Scottish Jersey Girl. That's a babyface gimmick if I've ever seen it.
Exactly. It's legendary.
It is. It's legend. See, next time anyone yells at me about this gimmick, I'm gonna go, no, it's legendary. Complete success. Great. Well, I'm glad she's babyface, and now this match won't get a penalty. A 77 for Mercedes and Viper. Hell yeah. Let's go. Why
Nice.
commentators keep getting green notes just to like, rub it in your face? Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's kind of rude of them, to be honest. Uh, 80 for the ABC promo. I thought this could be better.
Maybe that's the Puerto Rico ding. Maybe.
I doubt it.
But yeah, they are usually a lot better than that.
88 for Eddie and John Moxley. Okay, good.
Sure.
Good.
Yeah.
Eddie celebrating in the crowd. I just assume, you know, Puerto Rican Eddie Kingston would be very over in Puerto Rico, even though he's a heel. So we're giving him like the hero's celebration here.
Would be kind of wild if he isn't and he tries to do it anyway.
He goes in the crowd to celebrate. He gets a piss cup thrown at him. This got an 80. That is a crazy rating for Takeshita squashing Santana.
Yes.
Takeshita is so good. I'm so glad to have him back. Welcome back, King. Good.
Yeah, when I got Kenny, it wasn't the fucking 75 promo Kenny.
He got 100 with Hangman like 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
58 for this. All right. Okay. All right. I don't know if that's much better than what Hikaru would get.
It's
87.
worse.
All right. Ilya Dragunov and Hijo Del Vecchio have absolutely zero chemistry. You know what? That's fair. That's probably...
that could have gone either way, and I would have been like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see them having nothing in common. But you know what? The match still got an 87. So that's fine. $87. You know, nothing really went that high. The Young Bucks got the 91, and that was the highest thing. We didn't have our, like, 100 promo on the show. But I'm glad we did a show in Puerto Rico, so I got it out of my system. So every time we scroll through the thing, I don't go, well, we haven't been to Puerto Rico in a while.
Yep, now you can be like, oh, we were in Puerto Rico last month.
Yeah, just went there. Don't got to do it again.
I'm glad you're the one that does it. My shows are rough on their own. Ooh, locker. Okay, hold on.
There's always locker room incidents.
I forgot Rampage.
All the luchadors are going. Yeah, they're all going up to Nick Wayne and being like, "Listen, don't believe what they tell you. Get your shit in." Okay. Do you have anything?
Actually, no, I do not. So
okay, great. Oh, Suriano is recognizable. Hell yeah. Oh, she's like,
Wow.
she's quite popular.
Stupid over, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Suriano needs to win a match. This looks like a job for Trish Adora, unfortunately.
You want to borrow Zeta Zang before she leaves?
I mean, no, Trish is fine. Syria and Kara tag match? Not yet. Fucking calm down. She's got to think about it first. Wait, you think she's just going to immediately answer? No, you got to wait a week to see if she thinks about it. Syria's going to win. Also, this reminds me, I wanted to go to Prince Nana.
Yeah.
More momentum. Hey, man, if you had momentum, you'd probably be cutting better promos, I think, maybe?
Yeah.
So let's give you a creative idea. I'll give you a safe bet. And it was a failure. Sick. Awesome.
Wow.
Let's go with the near certainty then. Did it go? Did the thing
Hit
again?
Y or space.
I don't know what happened, but he's got more momentum now, so it worked. Do we have another near certainty? We do. All right, I'm using it because we failed in this stupid first one. Why does that happen? It's still just warm. Did it go through or not? I went through, but it's still just warm. I don't know what happened there.
Wow.
All right.
I can't believe you broke TEW.
I do it all the time. You shouldn't be that surprised. All right.
All right.
That's what I got.
I got a 6-man tag.
All right, hit me.
The Killers. Steve.
Uh-huh.
Claudio.
Uh-huh.
Tankman.
Thank you.
They are going to have a eliminator championship eliminator match thing. Funky chickens, so that Ortiz can get a match. We'll do Briscoe, Ortiz, and Andrews.
I'm glad I had Eddie win, so at least one of the Puerto Rican guys could get a victory.
You don't think the Flash Funky Chickens are gonna get a win? Claudio's gonna pin Andrews.
Yeah. That's probably the main event. It's a title eliminator. We're letting Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy leave. So why don't you guys do one last job for Dom and Ku? Even though you're both baby faces, apparently I've never done this, but I must have done it in TW 2020. There's no way when these guys were heels, they never. Well, no, you would have had Private Party.
Private Party was on my brand.
Maybe I've never done it.
You've never done it because you never had Violence is Forever and Private Party on the same brand.
Well, we're fixing that. All right.
I have another fun match, but we're out of matches, so I guess.
I mean, you could book a match if it's like a squash.
It's not.
Okay.
So I'll book it on Collision. It's fine.
I mean, I will do my weekly letting FTR talk.
Sure.
Next on off screen is background. Cody should be there. Basically, this will be a promo where they're like, "What gives? I thought you guys weren't going to help us." And they're like, "Yeah, we weren't, but well, I mean, we couldn't just sit there and watch those guys kick your ass. I mean, you know, there's not really anything in it for us except the satisfaction of kicking the NBC's ass. But I mean, what we've done things for less. I don't know. Seems like a good idea." Listen, basically, the idea of this promo is like, we're helping you out, and we're gonna be cool, but we're still not like best friends.
Well, there's only one best friend.
That's right. Don't you fucking
FTR
forget
is
it.
not in that
Yeah,
fucking group.
absolutely.
I have a promo.
Hit me.
Mike Bailey's going to cut a promo about beating Pac. And feeling like that he's gotten a few wins in a row recently, and he wants to prove himself, and he is going to challenge Kenny Omega for Collision.
Oh. Oh. Is he cooking?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's Rampage. Why not? Okay.
I also have one more promo, which definitely needs to be on Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Phoenix is going to cut a promo condemning Pac for trying to steal Bandito's mask. And basically, Bandito's not there, but basically telling Bandito, like, I got your back if you need it. Fuck that guy. That sort of stuff.
3 minutes.
Yep.
All right. Let's do. Stokely talking to Fletcher. Let's not rate Mark Davis this time. Oh, we haven't had AJ Styles debut as a gimmick. Let's put AJ Styles in this. World Star hanging out backstage. AJ Styles is going to come in and he's going to be like, "Hey man, look, I tried to stop it. I tried to tell him, but Don Callis, he got them lawyers involved. Wednesday on Dynamite, live in the ring, we're going to have to do a lie detector test on Generico. We're going to find out if he's Ramy." And then Generico will be like, Ramy, ¿cómo se dice Ramy? What, I don't understand. No sé Ramy. And then Stokely's going to be like, "Oh, word? That's, he got lawyers involved, huh? We'll see about that.
I feel like come Wednesday, he's going to be like, yeah, we saw about that. And still going to do the... There's an El Generico lie detector test. Is Dynamite just 2000 SmackDown? Yes.
No, just this angle is. The rest of it is just the same.
Is Ramy Mr. America?
No, he's El Generico. I mean, allegedly. We'll find out on Wednesday.
We got him.
We are opening. Oh boy. Private Party advises this forever, I guess. Let's put this up here. Siri and Trish, y'all are smack dab in the middle. 2 6-minute promos back to back seems like a lot. Let's swap these bad boys. That's the Rampage.
That is a Rampage.
That's the Rampage. I don't know what to guess on Rampage because like I look on this and I'm like 73, but they always get like an 80. So I don't know, 80.
73.
All right. All right, 65. I mean, this is what Rampage matches are supposed to get. This feels normal.
Yes. Well, it's Private Party. So,
yeah, there's a reason we're letting them go. Although they are not that much worse than Dom and Ku, who I'm trying to push for like the 75th time. 68 on this. Well, I know he's got a stale gimmick. That's why we're changing it. Very good. I agree, game.
Large penalty to charisma. Yeah, that's the gimmick.
Yeah, that is the gimmick. That is true. Uh, 64, Mike. I wouldn't say he cooked, but it wasn't like a disaster.
He did his job.
Yeah.
Got out there, set up the match, moved on.
This was like a banquet frozen dinner. You were like, well, I'm not hungry anymore, so I guess it did its job.
No. You and I have very different opinions on that.
Oh, are you pro or anti banquet frozen dinners? I can't tell.
Anti.
Yeah, I mean they're not good. That's what I'm saying. They aren't good, but like it's food. That's what this promo was. It was food,
Sure.
Yeah. It wasn't like it's not like vile. It's just like or like whatever you think the most like 5 out of 10 food is. Like fucking it was like instant ramen. You're like, it's fine.
Cool cafeteria ass food.
Yeah. Panera bread. It was fucking Panera bread. That's what it was.
How fucking dare you?
Oh, fucking hospital food ass restaurant.
Sure, but really good green tea.
Okay, wow. All right. So you already got a 70. That's what's really important here.
Truly.
Yeah.
Truly, we are learning who the star of the embassy is.
That's right. Carter Shido, when she joins it in a week. A 75 Ray Phoenix promo. I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a max 3-minute promo, too.
Yeah. Better than this one.
Sure.
I've never had Raising Cane's chicken in my life, and depending on who you talk to, it is either the best or worst chicken place. I don't know the answer to it because there's not one by me.
I just had Raising Cane's for the first time on Wednesday.
And?
Mid as fuck.
Yeah.
5 out of 10.
See, that's whatever. People are like, oh, only the sauce is good, the chicken is whatever, and I'm like, oh.
The sauce is fucking ketchup and mayo. Like, it tastes like ass. The chicken's the better part of it, and the chicken's like, eh.
I mean, everyone loves the sauce. I don't know. That's a hot take to say the sauce is bad. People love that shit. People drink that shit from a cup. I don't know what to tell you.
I didn't like the sauce.
Okay.
I was not ready to sauce it.
This got a 70. This you were correct. This is gonna get a 73.
Yep.
Takeman has a stale gimmick.
Hopefully remember that.
74, close.
Nailed it.
But like this is Rampage. Rampage shouldn't get like when a Rampage gets an 82. I'm like, we fucked up. This is too good of a show. What do we? This is stuff that should have been on Collision and Dynamite.
Oh, Caveman finally got it.
Oh, good. Oh, we only made 1.5 million. Oh, we're not going to Puerto Rico again. Nick, do you have another Collision in you?
Do I have? I don't think I do.
Okay. It is late.
It is.
We had a lot of stuff to do this stream. A lot of stuff came up.
We did look at a lot of titles and
Titles, contracts,
TV,
yeah. Alex Kane really wants to come to the main roster, like so bad.
Starboy Charlie wants to come too.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the experience. We
No.
have you there to farm experience. So farm it already. Starboy Charlie. Oops, I accidentally deleted the star. I right-clicked it on accident. Fuck.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right to the bin. Get fucked, Starboy Charlie. Alec Price is turning into a good worker. Thank you, Takeshita-san. No, we should actually check him. Managed by Alex Abrahantes. All right.
What is Chris Daniels cooking?
I mean, he does have the experience.
Yeah. How is his matches recently have been decent, right?
Yeah, 59, 60. He got a 62 in this. Marcus got a 59. Then in their singles match, it was like flipped. That's interesting. Marcus got a 67. He got a 56. I can bring him. I mean, I'm already bringing Marcus up. Maybe I'll make them a tag team.
They were the tag champs, yes.
No, Starboy is the tag champs with like Griffin McCoy.
Oh, okay.
But whatever, that doesn't matter to me.
Can you check Alex Kane while you're here and see if he's set to recall? I don't think he is, but
He wouldn't be fucking. No, he is.
oh, he is. Okay.
Then why is he still emailing us?
Because we haven't done it yet. We've had him set to recall probably for a bit.
I thought it just. Like, I thought that was just an automatic thing.
No, you have to still go in and do it.
Oh. Well, do you want to recall him?
That's up to you. Is he coming to your brand?
No, I don't have any plans for him.
Oh, cancel that recall then.
Okay. Well, he's going to be pissed.
I don't know, whatever.
Alright.
I don't think he is. I think that just tells the booker, like, he can win titles again.
I mean, so with bringing up those two guys and possibly bringing up Alex Kane soon, maybe we should look at some other people to maybe sign?
Oh, okay.
So we have
All
like
right.
we got like 10
bit.
minutes before we go.
Yeah, hold on. Let me prepare for this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What do we got?
Well, we want wrestlers. We want to hire them.
For sending them to Ring of Honor, we preferably want people under 30.
Yes, I would agree with that. I would honestly say under like 28 or something, but yeah, well, we can let's say 29.
Well, for this, let's say 10, because that's years as pro.
Oh. Oops. Where's fucking age? Over here. Oh. See, it fucked me up because 120 shouldn't be the max. That's insane.
Correct.
You know what? Let's just fucking reset this. I don't want to fuck that up. 29 wrestlers to hire. Don't care about Pop because we're gonna farm that in Ring of Honor. Don't really care about brawling. Give me, give me. I mean, show me
I
someone with
don't
like.
care about any of the primaries because
All right,
they can
what do you
build
what do you want?
safety at 50 so they don't injure our other talent.
Okay,
Apart from that, like
star quality. You want to look for
our
some
quality, yeah,
stars? Yeah,
yeah, that's about it.
like 70 star quality.
Everything else can be taught.
Yeah.
Star quality, charisma, stuff like that is harder.
Hannah J. Funny.
Juria.
I oi 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 oi. That's a tough one.
We are bringing up men though,
We are
so
bringing up men. Brady Booker. I don't know this man.
nope, you are, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no based on those zeros.
Yep. El Desperado
And
2. I was gonna say, how is Desperado?
I'm
He's not bad.
I'm curious.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I think he's one of them. I think he's bring him in.
Sure. He's not
We got
active in the
Despy,
US.
just not the Despy we thought.
Elemental. Hmm. Star quality 80.
Bring him in because he's the prodigy of Bandito.
Oh, sure. He's the IWRG Ray Del Air.
Of course.
I don't know anything about El Elemental, but we're about to find out. Bandito is happy.
I mean, we're gonna find out in a year or two after his Ring of Honor stint.
El Santo Jr. Griff fucking Garrison.
Wow, blast from the past.
Yeah.
TNA legend. Griff
TNA
Garrison.
legend Griff Garrison. Hatsune Takahashi. No. Hikari Noah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Jackie Crumpton. Is this a real person? This does appear to be a real person. No, I'm sorry. March 2025. That's not a real person. Juria, also retired in real life.
Sad times.
Kaito Kiyomiya. He's got to be loyal to Noah, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's also signing the GHC champion to send him to developmental would be fucking devious.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
I would feel right about
Yeah, that would be fucked up. Lavanuel. Matthew Hughes is an auto-gen guy. Megan Bain. Those Megan Bain stats, not great, but she does have the star quality and sex appeal, and she has, like, good basics.
She's 29.
She's 29, yeah. Yeah, but
Maybe.
her stats are
And
real,
also,
her stats are real stinky poopy.
We hired men. We
Yeah,
brought men
I
up.
know. I can't help it that all the good people on this list are women. This person's really good.
Yeah, and 23.
Yeah. She's on a handshake deal. The classic Stardom 23-year-old 7-year veteran.
I will say, we did just kill Stardom by taking a bunch of people.
I don't care if we still go Stardom.
Alright.
Marigold doesn't exist in this universe, which means Rossi is still booking Stardom, which means I don't give a fuck Rossi.
Okay.
Who gives a shit?
Kill him.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, Rossi didn't do whatever he did with WWE in this universe either.
Mike DeVecchio.
Okay.
His stats are not good. Parker Boudreaux. No thanks. Ren Ayabe. his stats are not good either.
Wait, Crotchel.
Mysterio 4 coming up again. Richard Holiday. Richard Holiday's only 29?
Huh.
I feel like he's been around forever. Oh, he's unemployed. I was like, I wonder what he's doing match wise, but no one books him. We got an Autogen TJPW girl. Super Puma.
Autogen.
Takeshi Masada. He's a
Sure.
DDT Trueborn. I don't know if we could sign him, but I'm gonna try. But you know what? We've learned this. We don't need to sign him to exclusive. We could just fucking handshake. We could give him a handshake developmental deal, which is still insane to me, but you can do it.
Yeah, go work down in Ring of Honor while working in DDT.
Who is Richard Holiday for? Richard Holiday is for promoters who can't afford MJF. That's who Richard Holiday is for.
Ooh, that's so mean. You're not wrong, but
thank you. I'm not wrong. And that's it. What did we give? Like 3, 4?
do we want to bring in Ray 4?
No, he's really bad.
Okay.
He's really, really bad.
Yeah.
And he's 25, so he's not even like super young.
Come on, Ray 4.
I know. I would like to look at some people that are like just good workers.
Yeah, I think I've got all I need here. So anyone that you want, go ahead.
Give me like 70 tech and like 70 puro. Big gaps, and 27 is kind of old. I can't believe Chan Yoda came up on this list. That's crazy. Kaito again. Oh, they really want us to get Kaito. Yeah, they're really tempting me.
Oh wait, Maddie isn't retired? I thought she was retired by that time.
I don't know. Young Jay Lee. Young Jay Lee has 71 sex appeal. Interesting. I'm gonna sign Young Jay Lee. Danny Garcia likes him.
Yeah, it'll make Danny Garcia happy.
Yeah. I like Young Jay Lee, not for the sex appeal, for the likely story. Takeshi Masada, we already offered you a contract. Yasutaka Yano, Yuizuka, Rika Oka. Alright, one more search.
Bring Madeline for me.
Sure, I don't know who that is.
She's like a indie-ish worker.
Okay.
She did MMA. That's about all I got for you.
Okay.
She followed me on Twitter. Therefore,
we have to give her an ROH contract. You know what?
Correct.
I appreciate your honesty. All right, I'm going to do one more search for high flyers. Oh, there's a lot of those. Oh,
Maybe you
that's
need to
too
tighten
many.
that up a bit. Yeah.
Okay, that's more like it. Adrian Atlantis, huh? All right. Astor, Astrolux. It's gonna be a lot of luchadors that I don't know.
Correct.
Yeah,
That is what you searched for.
yeah. Who the fuck is Braden Lee? AAW guy, protege of Alex Shelley. Okay. President Oro Jr. I will say this Daiki Shinomura guy has come up several times in these searches. I don't know who he is. He works for Basara. That doesn't tell me much.
He seems good.
Diego Hill. A little on the older side, but good stats.
Yeah. Who's his tag partner in DPW? Could we bring them in as a team?
Does he have one?
Well, he's
Oh,
a tag
he's currently the tag champion.
Matt Sydal. Never mind.
Could be a good team. President Oro Jr. is the new La Parka. Oh, hell yeah. IRL, it's Bojack. Oh, we. Listen, if you're telling me to sign this guy in Bojack, we're doing it.
Okay. I can't believe we're taking this guy away from John Blood and giving him to John Blood.
What's John Blood gonna do? Fugaz. Hey, it's Fugaz.
There's your Italian.
We found him. Jimmy, Joe Lando, Lee Johnson. Funny to see Lee Johnson here because I'm sure we fired him. Lucky Ali. Lucky Ali has not gone to the Fed in this world, which is interesting. We should probably sign him.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't really agree with these stats. This says he's like a super high fly, flashy guy. That's not really how he wrestles, but like whatever. That's fine.
Isn't he like more of a character guy?
Yeah, in like a more like a heavyweight style, but like what? It's fine. It's good for us that he's that good at high flying and flashy, so we'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
What do they even do with Lucky? I have no idea. That's something you would know.
You're right now he's hurt, right?
Brother, no idea. He could be the NXT champion, and I would still be sitting here going like, I don't know.
Lucky got hurt, I think, like in his first match in NXT. I feel
Well, that
like
sucks.
or he's in a faction, and I'm just wrong.
I think that's it. I think that's enough, people. Wait, hold on. I lied. We have to also sign Bojack.
Correct.
Is Bojack any good? Not really.
Oh, he turned on individual in 2025, so that's why.
Was that?
Okay. He just came back.
Oh, okay. ROH about to go crazy. It's all, actually what's really happening is ROH is finally just becoming DPW.
Yep.
Yeah.
As we all knew would happen.
Yes. Sign the new backseats. You say that like I'm gonna know who that is. Also, just a note to indie promoters. That's also one of my biggest pet peeves is they'll put out like a card or a match graphic and they'll just put the tag team name and then not who's in the tag team. Useless. Useless. I don't. That means nothing to me. I read so many WrestleMania weekend cards where it was like, and then a tag match with these two teams happens, and I'm like, I don't know who's in those teams.
You're saying you don't have all tag teams in wrestling
Oh
memorized?
no!
Oh no.
Oh, oh, he's about to do so much more stooging. And then Randy Orton quit Impact. What a day. He held them
Oh, he
up for
tried to
more
Jeff
money.
Jarrett them
That's, I mean, they probably deserved it.
at before the Impact. Not even on Impact, just before the
That's
Impact.
probably why he held them up for more money.
Yeah.
Like, if you want me to work fucking before the Impact, you better give me more money. All right, we're gonna get it right up to Saturday. Mainly just to see if some of these people sign.
Look at this group of
What I was
people,
gonna
though.
say, what a motley crew of characters. Oh, this is a tag team right here. Masada and Young Jay Lee, the fucking sex appeal gods. I'm assuming Masada has sex appeal, and I didn't just out myself.
Hey, he's a pretty boy.
67. Nope. 67. I mean, 67 is like average sex appeal, which means the game is wrong.
Right.
All right, Bojack, what's your sex appeal? All right, 16. I mean, that's rough. That's rough. Randy Orton walked out with the X Division belt. Hell yeah.
Oh no, he did. That's so good.
That's what they get for putting the X Division title on Randy Orton. For the first time in my life, I am taking Randy Orton's side.
That's because he's going against TNA.
Yes, but still. All right, who signed? Despy 2, El Elemental, Takeshi Masada, and Madeline, Nick's friend.
Great.
Please go to ROH. Thank you. 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 All right. That's going to do it. We were at Saturday, so we would have to book a collision at this point. And it's too late for that. It's 11:15. It's late. We're old. We got to go to sleep. You should sign Randy just to spite TNA. How is that? That would be spiting me, because then I'd have to book Randy Orton.
Or pay him.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday with WCW. And I don't...
Thursday,
Nick,
yeah.
Thursday, yeah?
Yes.
You sure?
It's a Monday, Wednesday, so unless health creeps up again, yes.
Unbelievable. Oh, sprained ankle. He's fine. He'll be fine.
That's absurd, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we almost got fucked.
It almost happened just like in real life.
Yeah. Nah, we're good. But yeah, Tuesday WCW, Thursday allegedly AEW. I'll keep you posted. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. You know, YouTube stuff. Don't make me point at the chart with the subscription. I'll do it. And that's it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.